Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 15th of July, 2023. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So first up, thanks for watching the video. As I always say, I know they're not the most exciting videos, but if you like them, please do hit the like button or the subscribe button. I'm just trying to get a message across without all the Hollywood production. So let's get into it. Hope everyone's weekend's going okay. First up, we generally have a look at the news for the week ahead. So this is the free Forex Factory economic calendar. The good thing about it is you can set it up with filters to put it in your own time zone, which for me is Cambodia. I'm in Kampot, Cambodia, which is Indochina time, same as Bangkok, same as Ho Chi Minh City. So this is the news. I'm mainly interested in high impact events, which is the red ones, or public holidays. So Monday, Japan's got a public holiday or bank holiday by looks. USD, we've got Empire State Manufacturing numbers. Tuesday, Australian Monetary Policy meeting minutes. We've actually got getting a new governor of the Australian Reserve Bank. I think it's the first female ever. So I think she was the deputy prior to this. So see how things change. There's been a few changes in the whole setup in Oz, I know that. Canada, CPI numbers out of Canada, and US, we've got core retail sales on Tuesday. Wednesday, CPI numbers out of New Zealand and the UK. Thursday, Australia employment numbers, which is probably the biggest news for the week. And US, we've got unemployment claims. And Friday, surprisingly, no major news, which is unusual for a Friday. So she's a pretty quiet week. So Aussie employment numbers are probably the biggest news for the week. I'm not expecting too much. All right, we'll have a look at a Word document. Now, I had a request if someone wanted a copy of this, just send me an email or something. I can send you a copy of this. It's no worries. It's not take a screenshot while I've got this open. It's not hard. Yeah, I'm quite happy to share it. It just basically, if you've never watched my videos or you never read my books, and this probably help you out a bit, have a read of this. Just explains the different settings and different colors on the charts. But generally, I'll go through it. And most of you have read the books, and So if you haven't got a screenshot by now, we'll just scroll down, and the MACD Platinum's the bottom indicator, which is just a zero lag MACD. Basically oscillates around a zero level, and generally I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. So that's the MACD Platinum. But yeah, most of this stuff I go through. There's a new trend in Cambodia, those old click-clacks. Now, I don't know if you had them anywhere in the rest of the world. I'm sure you did, because in Australia they were big in the 70s. So 50 years ago, they were banned from when I was a kid in school. So they're making a comeback here in Cambodia, and they're really annoying, as I just heard one going off. So, all right, let's get into it. The charts. Here's the click-clack go. Right, TradingView. I use TradingView for all my analysis. All my trading is actually done on, most of my trading is done on MT5 these days. A little bit of MT4 still, but generally MT5. I don't trade off TradingView, just haven't got around to it as yet. It's my watch list on the right. It's only a small sample of a watch list. I'm not a trade signal provider. I don't have all 28 pairs on this watch list, even though I do trade all 28 pairs and some metals. Alphabetical order. I'm having trouble speaking today. Alphabetical order. If they're highlighted in orange, means there's something I want to talk about in this video. Highlighted in light blue means there's a trade on and some action's being taken. Highlighted, no highlight means no trade on, and if it was dark blue, it means there's a trade on and no action taken as yet. Come Monday, there is no new trade signals. That's a good thing about TradingView. It will let me know. There's no new trade signals for Monday, and there is no trade management. So all this stuff I want to talk to you about that's highlighted is something that's happened during the week. So we'll start with the AUDJPY. As I said, these are in alphabetical order. Generally, my information on the right refers to the most recent trade, and there may be other information on the left that refers to a previous trade. So you'll have the pair name, the date, what the trade was. So it's Tuesday the 4th of July, new buy signal. So it's back here. Now, as you know, I take a screenshot at the time, call these trades at the time, so there's no after the fact. The new candle open for me currently is at 4 a.m. local. I don't get up at 4 a.m. I'm now getting up at 6:30, so I've extended that for a half an hour. So I'm not checking the charts for about 2.5 hours after the new candle open. Not much happens in that time. It's the real dead zone, so to speak. New trades called. I take a trade screenshot, I call it, post it in the Facebook group, Telegram channels, Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. So it's very transparent. Any trade management I call is also called in the groups at the time. So there's no after the fact. It's all very, as I said, transparent and very above board, just to show you that the system does work. And I'm going to go and get those click clacks and stick them where it's going to hurt. All right, let's have a look. AUDJPY. Now, it's highlighted in orange for a reason. So, and you'll see in my notes here. So this sell signal from the 21st of June, there's my trade management. So 27th of June, I closed half. So I'm reckoning it might be in here somewhere. So I closed half down here. MACD Platinum went through the 0 level. And we were at the previous low, closed half there, which is good, dragged my stop down, and it was taken out. In the meantime, I've taken a new buy on the 4th of July here. It took a while to get going, and there's been some trade management on that. The 13th of July closed half. Now, like I said, I call all these. So on the open of this candle here, MACD Platinum's through the 0 level down here. So on the open of this bullish candle, closed half, dragged my stop up. So this was a winner, stopped out for an overall profit because I closed half down here and the other half was closed just inside the entry level. So overall winner, this buy already closed out half, dragged the stop up, put myself in an overall no lose position. So looking good on the AUDJPY, can't lose. So I just leave these trades on the chart for the video to show you guys. At the end of the video, I will clean up these charts and yeah, I'll just tidy up the charts, but I like to leave them on there to show you what's happened during the week. We'll see why in a minute. Right, Aussie, Japanese yen. Now these are the daily charts. Friday we took a new buy signal, so that's this one here. So Friday 14th of July, so I called that in the groups yesterday. Now everyone's more than welcome to join those groups, like I said, so get in, get amongst them, and ask questions, share your ideas, etc. And, you know, I love seeing how other people approach the markets. There's been some really good discussion on the Facebook group lately, and also on the, there's a liquidity question, which is good, about why the certain candles spike at certain times of the day. And there's some good answers there. There's some really smart people in my group, smarter than me. And Telegram channel has been a pretty good discussion on prop firms and that. So, yeah, it's worth getting in the groups. Right, let's get back to the Aus yen. So I'm going to sell from the 21st of June. Stop's been moved down. Then I close half on the 12th of July. Let's have a look where the 12th of July is. So it's the open of the 12th of July candle. Yeah, so price is already, the MACD Platinum's already well through the 0 level, and price got to the moving averages. This is a high risk trade against an uptrend. So I close half when price gets to the, so that sell, I can't lose on the sell trade. The stop's above this high here, even though I'll lose on the second half if it goes against me. I've taken profit down here. In the meantime, I took this buy on Friday. You can see the hidden bullish divergence. Now, my only concern is here. Price has come back to the moving average, which is great. The trend is turning up, which is great. But we had this sort of pullback here, and this high here didn't break this high. So that's what, it's just market structure. That's all I'm looking at there. So we've had a lower low again. Now, if this is going to take out this high here, that's why I'm leaving the sell trade on. You know, I did consider closing that sell trade, take my profit, but I'm not totally convinced on this buy setup. But at the moment, we can't lose on the sell, and we've got a buy that's just a few pips in the red with a stop in place down here. No dramas. You can see the MACD Platinum's below the 0 level. There's a divergence. Hidden bullish divergence. I love my hidden divergence, as most of you know. Aussie USD, highlighted in orange if it comes up. All right, what's happened here? Now, yeah, all right. We're in a sell trade from the 21st of June. We were in a sell trade from the 21st of June. 29th of June, I closed half. So let's have a look where I closed that, 27th, 28th. So on the open of the 29th, which is this candle here. So I closed right at that low there, which is crazy good, crazy lucky, I should say. So we closed half, and in the meantime, I eventually dragged my stop down, and on the 12th of July, this candle here, I was stopped out during the week. So I was stopped out for an overall profit on that sell. So that's a winner. Now, I took this buy on the 5th of July. So before I was stopped out, I taken this buy. It's come down to this previous low here, and it's bounced up nicely. My initial stop, I think my initial stop there it is there, 65,585. So it's down below here somewhere, about here somewhere in this area. So it's down here somewhere. It didn't come down, came close, but didn't keep the stop too tight, which is good. Price has gone up. Now I'm going to look like a superstar again here, I can tell you now. 14th of July closed half. Like I said, I call these in the group, so there's no fudging it. So on the open of this candle here, I've closed half and dragged my stop up and put myself in a no-lose position. Now, it's not all rainbows and unicorns. Trust me, you'll see some pairs that I've messed up on. But this is two very excellent calls here so far. Now, look, this could turn up and go back up, but Friday it was a down day. The reason I closed it, MACD Platinum through the zero level or at the zero level, and prices at this previous high. So we'll tidy the chart up. So we had a win on the sell, and we can't lose on the current buy, and it's making me look good. EUROCAD, no trade on. Euro-Yen. Let's have a look where we're at with the Euro-Yen. The yen pairs have been proving a little bit tricky to trade, but right, the good thing about this yen pair is I'm in a buy from way back here, 1st of June, still on a buy. There's a stop loss there, can't lose on that. Sorry, 23rd of March, sorry. Ignore that one. That was a sell there, and I got stopped out for a full loss. So there's a sell, that's that one there, sorry, 1st of June. This buy here is this one over here, sorry, 23rd of March. Not even checking my dates, am I? Here's the dates down here. 23rd of March, we're in a buy. There's a stop loss. There's all my trade management there. You can read it. Just slowly dragging the stop up. I try to keep the stop between the 50 EMA and the 100 EMA. That's generally where I like to keep a stop. Usually try to look for a previous low or something like that. Locking in lots of profit. In the meantime, I've taken another sell up here. Nice little double top. Resistance level on price. Price a long way from the moving averages. MACD Platinum a long way above the zero level. Took a sell here on the 5th of July. Took a while to get going, but slowly ground down. 11th of July I closed half. So let's see where I closed on the open of this candle. Yeah, MACD Platinum was through the zero level. So this is not one of my greatest closes. Close half. Drag the stop down. Can't lose on the sell. In the meantime, we're not coming close to this buy. And I am drawing trend lines in here for potential hidden bullish divergence. I just keep on readjusting these every day until either they're confirmed or they're no longer valid, then I just remove them. Just a bit of preparation. So we're in a good buy that we can't lose on at all, and we're in a sell that we can't lose on, and we'd like to offset this loss over here a bit. So that's the Euro-Yen, looking good. Euro-New Zealand, nothing doing. Euro-USD, highlighted in orange. Now this is, I'm probably looking pretty good in this one too, so I'll just highlight that so I don't forget. The only reason it's highlighted in orange is something happened. All right, we're still in this buy trade from, let's get this right, 2nd of June, I think. Yeah, so we're in a buy trade there, stop in place there. Look, I could start considering moving the stop up, which I will eventually. I haven't done much. Closed half on the 15th of June, so where did I close half? Yeah, dumb. Yeah, I said this last week, I think. Closed on the open of that candle. Dumb move, but we locked in. We can't lose on the buy, so it's all good. We just let that go. Trend is technically up, looking at the moving averages. And I took this sell here on the 26th of June. High risk trade, but I like this sort of resistance level on price, which didn't obviously work. But it came down, eventually ground down. Then we got the stop, original stops up here, this red dotted line. Got this opposite QMP filter dot here, and I closed the sell trade. So I took the 11th of July. So here, this will be on the open of this candle, 11th of July, which I called in the group, closed for a loss on the opposite QMP dot. So took a loss from here to there, instead of waiting it to go through the stop, which would have happened, obviously in hindsight. So I saved a few dollars there, instead of getting out of full loss, probably got out about a half loss. So that's good. And the good thing is I'm still in this buy, so price can go to the moon now. I'm going to make money on the buy side. I'll just hopefully trail this stop up. So here we go. So that euro sell was closed for a half loss on that opposite QMP filter. Pound Aussie also highlighted in purple. It is now. It's highlighted in purple now. In orange. Yeah, what happened? All right. Good thing. Let's start with the good news. In a buy since the 7th of Feb. So it seems like a lifetime away. 7th of Feb in a buy. There's a stop up there. These are all my trade management, so I can't lose on that. Just slowly dragging, following that up. Gains between the 50 and the 100. So nothing changes there. All right, what happened? 5th of July, I took a sell. So that's this one here. So on the open there. And it was stopped out for a full loss on the 11th of July. So this one, that one. So stop there. And look at that. That's just one of those stops there. I've left it all on the charts to show. There's a stop loss. Just poke through it a couple of days, then straight down. That sell signal is still valid, still a red dot on the QMP filter. So I've drawn this trend line across the lows here. There's a clear break of that trend line on this day, which was the 13th. So on the 14th, I took another sell. Just the stop loss for that is up above this previous high. So I'm having a second go at this sell. It's a high risk trade as I'm trading against the trend. You can see the daily trend is up. You can see it's up. Look at the moving averages. They're stacked to the upside. Nice, even sort of gradual up trend. There is this sort of resistance level. I know price did break through, but it came down. Now we're going against me already on Monday. We'll see how we go. This is the pound Aussie. It's inversely correlated to the Aussie USD. And if you remember, the Aussie USD had a down day on Friday. This has had an up day, so it's just the same. So we're looking good on the buy, not looking so good on the second sell, and stopped out on that first sell there. That's what I want to show you. Pound Swiss highlighted in orange. There's a lot of highlight in orange, isn't there? Yeah, here we go. Took a buy on the 5th of July. You can see it here. These are my notes. And as I said, hard to get excited by about this setup. But I did like the hidden bullish divergence. I've got this in my private trading, and I have hedged it in my private trading. I love, that's not quite accurate. I have hedged it in some of my private trading. In some of my other private trading, I've taken it and I've just left it open. So I've got a buy on with no hedge. So I'm looking for a second buy. So I took a buy here and it just blasted through the stop on the 12th of July for full loss. And as you can see now, we've had a couple of bullish candles, not convincing, but again, I'm starting to draw my divergence lines in for potential more hidden bullish divergence potential. So we took a loss there on the pound Swiss, and as I said, I just leave these for the video to show you guys what's happening. Pound yen, yeah, this is highlighted in orange. There's a reason for that. Took a sell. I've had a few cracks at this. Don't know why I'm not on the buy side on this pair. I should have been somewhere back here and still in, but I'm not. Like the euro yen. Euro yen and the pound yen tend to move very similar at times. All right, had another go at a sell up here on the 29th of June. Went nowhere fast. I moved my stop down quickly. 13th of July, I moved my stop down. So that's MACD platinum through the zero level. I was hoping for price to come down to the moving averages. Then we had a bullish day on Thursday, and I decided to close on Friday. So 14th of July, I closed. So the open of this candle on Friday, I closed. I just didn't like how prices behaving. MACD's already well through the zero level. Now I'm sort of looking for a buy setup. But the only thing I don't like is price didn't come back close enough to the moving averages for my liking. So if I do get a buy signal in the next couple of days, I'm going to be umming and ahhing about it because it's just not convincing. And this is big divergence that really hasn't played out as yet. So we'll just wait and see. But yeah, I might go in with a buy if it presents, but low risk, like If you're normally going with, say, 1%, might go with 0.25% or 0.5% or something like that. But we're out of that sell trade for a small profit. I probably could have done a little bit better out of that. Pound USD, nothing on, and still kicking myself about trades I've missed and stuffed up on that. New Zealand CAD, the same. Look, I'll show you this, the New Zealand CAD. Should have taken that buy. I didn't. Right, USD CAD, highlight in orange, if it comes up. Yep, eventually come up. All right, took a buy here on the 28th of June, which is good. I moved my stop up early in the piece, and 7th of July I closed half. So let's have a look where the 7th of July is. Yeah, another. Sometimes you amaze myself. Trust me, it's more luck. Price has got to the moving averages, closed half on the open of this bearish candle. It's just gone down since. So yeah, it makes me look like a superstar, but it's just a rule that it's fairly consistent. If you're going against the trend, price gets back to a moving average, time to take some action. It just makes sense. It's just a pullback on a downtrend. So closed half, drag my stop up, can't lose on the buy. But then I've taken the sell on the 12th of July. It's a nice with the trend trade. There's no divergence, but price has gone down, pulled back to the moving average, then come away from it. So it's a sell signal, which is excellent. And it was looking good until Friday. Now we're just below the entry level, which is not ideal. In the meantime, I was stopped out of this remaining buy trade. So that's why it's highlighted, and I'll have to tidy up the charts. But so we're now just in the sell trade, and we're just in profit a couple of pips. But Friday wasn't kind. In the meantime, again, I'm drawing potential divergence. In this case, it's regular bullish divergence. As I said, I just keep on adjusting these until either they confirm or no longer valid. So we're out of the buy for overall profit. Remember, half out here, second half out here. In the meantime, we're in a sell. It's not looking that flash right at this moment, but we're not losing. Stop and place up there. That's USD CAD. USD Japanese yen, highlight in orange. Again, things happen during the week. Right, my buy trade from, let's get this right, 30th of March. I think it is. Let's have a look. Buy 30th of March. Here we are. Here, 30th of March. Buy trade. Stop up there. There's all my trade management. 12th of July. This candle here stopped out. Come down. And took me out. So nice overall profit on that. Had a couple of goes at sells here with not much success, as you can read on my notes here. Had another go to sell up here, which is the most recent trade on the right here, 7th of July, and it's gone nicely. Let's have a look. 11th of July closed half, so let's see where I closed half here. Yeah. So on the open of this candle, mainly because the MACD platinum was through the zero level, closed half, and it's just gone down nicely. The stop and place is up there. It's starting to turn like a few of the yen pairs now. It was a big move by the yen pairs, and you'll see how it correlates to the stock market when we get down to that. So we had this big move up, and then now there's been a bit of a pullback, and I'm probably expecting a few of them to turn to the upside. So we can't lose on the sell. We had a good win on the buy, and we've had a couple of sell losses in the meantime. That's the USD Japanese yen. XAU USD, which is just short for gold. I trade gold in these charts, and I actually trade silver in my private trading also. Gold and silver, it's like Bitcoin and Ethereum, like big brother and little brother. Yeah, same thing. They tend to move together, that's what I'm saying. Right, gold. Yeah, I was in a sell from the 12th of May. That's this one here, I think. Yep, 12th of May. And it was stopped out the 12th of July for an overall profit. So there's a stop there. It already closed half on the 18th of May. So let's have a look at the 18th of May. Yeah, it closed on half there. Not really much of a... yeah, but stopped out. Dragged the stop down. In the meantime, I think I took a buy here, which was a loser. And I've taken another buy here, which is the most recent trade, 5th of July. Let's have a look. Yeah. 30th of July closed half, so let's have a look. That's hopefully this big cap candle here. Yeah, closed half. MACD Platinum's definitely through the zero level down here, and we've had a good, nice little move there. And that was the same candle that stopped me out of the sell. So we're out of the sell for a profit, and we're in a buy that we can't lose on. So it's all good. Broke this trend line. What else we got here? We've got some divergence there for the buy. Yeah. These green lines, that's the 2000 level, which is a big number on gold, and this is the 1800 level, which is a big number too on gold. So looking good on most of the trades, other than a bit of a blowout on the pound Swiss. I think we're looking pretty good. Right, these next three, just for more curiosity, shits and giggles, as I say. US dollar, it just tracks the US dollar against 5. I'm going to have to Google this, aren't I? Because every week I say the same crap. I'm not sure. I do know one of them's the Swedish krona, and I'll probably say that every week too. Yeah, I'll be saying exactly the same next week. It's the US dollar. It's a US index or USDX. It's got a few different names on various platforms. It's been falling off a cliff, broke the previous lows, and these are all just a valid buy or sell signals for it. US 500, US stock market. Took a while to come up, but we got it. Line has been on my chart forever, and it's been grinding up the last month or so. Grinding up. In the meantime, I'm drawing these potential divergence lines in, trend lines for regular bearish divergence, but it's getting close to not being valid anymore. Once it goes past that zero level, it's no longer valid. But in the meantime, it's still regular bearish divergence there. So it's US stock market's got a bullish bias. The last signal was a sell, this one here. I did make a note last week. You could have considered taking a buy there, even though the MACD Platinum's above the zero level. This normally resistance becomes support. So that's a good support level now. So a buy would have been, and it's, as I said, it is the US stock market, so it's got a bullish bias. Righto, and BTC USD. There was something interesting because I do trade big crypto. And during the week, no, I just lost the internet. During the week, the SEC, which is the American, it's the US, like police, the financial police, I guess. XRP, which is Ripple, I think it's called Ripple. XRP, the coin, altcoin, had a win in court against the SEC, I think that's right. Which is, and no offense to my American friends, I've got no time for the SEC. As far as I'm concerned, they're absolutely useless. If you've ever watched the Bernie Madoff doco on Netflix, they were warned several times about his unlawful type trading, and they took no action. They just look after their mates, sort of thing. So yeah, it's good to see XRP, and I am involved with XRP, and it just shot up nicely. So it was a good little win there. But this is Bitcoin, so I digress. We're at the 30,000 level, and it's just sort of hovering around that at the moment. So these numbers here are the 20, 25, and 30,000 levels, and we're, as you can see, we're sideways at the 30,000 level. It's a big round number. And the last signal was a buy signal here, and this is a 24/7 market, so it's still ticking over as I do this video. As you can see, you can look down here, it's ticking over. Yeah, so that's it for the charts, guys and girls. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you like it. I know they're not the most exciting video. It's 30 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. But we do go through all the pairs. You can always fast forward or just, because it's in alphabetical order, you can just skip through the pairs that you're interested in, or fast forward me, do whatever you like. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe wherever you may be too. Cheers.